The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar...
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this then. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
How might I be of service? Depends upon my vigilance.
Evidently, it is a contraption that allows for travel betwixt 2 points. That does sound convenient.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Follow me, if you would.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught. Just tell me what you need. And I'll see it done. Come again when you've more coin.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try... to take anything without... Paying for it for...
Many thanks. Interested in my wares?
Welcome, and well... Always a pleasure.
By and large, the people of Bakbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. I have a message for you. Sir Manella would speak with you in the palace. Pray seek her out at your earliest convenience.
Hi, looking to change? No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to look. And you many thanks.
Oi, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow? I mislike that. You from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods, alone. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
Tis a puzzle. That's it. Keep on the...
That's enough.
Steel yourself! You're made of tougher stuff!
Well now, quite the brawl we're having here. But I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. No, no. I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name then? Ragnar.
Ragnar? You're him? From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Jeremiah? Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us. Aye? Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time. Show them your metal!
Just give the order and I will join the fray.
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
Fine work, that was. Pray, save your thanks. I've no need of it. After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. I'm sure till next time.
One cannot help but wonder about that Sir Ragnar. Who is he really?
Well now, I'm not sure.
We have reached our destination.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done. And you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed, a beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
he wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. 'Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
Well met, sir. Here, I fancy a gander. Fine wares.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Welcome. Thanks for everyone in their place. Well met. Pleasant surroundings make for clear thoughts.
You there. You seem like a learned individual. Surely you have an interest in the mighty Sphinx depicted on yonder wall? 'Tis a beast of fearsome intellect, whose riddles have confounded some of the greatest sages in history. Indeed, 'tis said that answering its questions is but a portion of the puzzle. Should the day come that you seek to challenge the Sphinx yourself, you would do well to look to this mural for wisdom.
As a matter of fact, I shall never forget the agony I felt at the coronation. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
I can't put my whole life looking over my shoulder.
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look no further. As it so happens, I've one to sell. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Batal, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? Not feeling so keen? Whatever's to be done.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we?
We've naught to discuss.
Well met.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Looking for ores in particular.
welcome. Well met.
Do come again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
My offer still stands. A wise decision, sir. Do be sure to read over the deed. Here you are, dear.
Wish I could go on your lecture. Each day is the same as the one
Much
before.
to do.
Some of us get
Looking for ores in particular today?
Say, have you seen any statues about? Solid stone ones. Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all. No one knows their craft better than I. I trust your
There's light armor.
Peaceful as ever. can't put a price on it. Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
I believe this is intended as a means of transport. It would be interesting to see where it might take us.
I believe we would be remiss not to make use of this. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be our fate.
We must not let down our luck.
We are to retreat then.
And I...
It's hard. Be sure to avoid open flame.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
There's a ballista arisen.
And better to use this but in the midst of battle.
You know where to go.
What's next? After we call on you to carry the burden, your toil keeps me light.
Shan't let them harm you. I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
Focus. A moment of decision is spurred.
These members of the Royal
We can hear the water rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our
'Twas a trial indeed, but one we surpassed with skill.
The tide of battle was in our favor. With a view like this, we might well espy locations we've yet to explore.
The scenery of Batal is wondrous to behold.
You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
Might I be of assistance?
Venom harpies! Warn their venom at all costs!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Miscalculated.
Look here! Water is seeping through the cracks.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
We've little need for a campsite at present.
We shall be ill prepared for battle if we rest overmuch. remarkable synchronicity.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Thank you, sir. I've been meaning to thank you.
Can it be you are lost? The path to the dragon has many turns, but I can illuminate the way ahead. This meeting
Should your pack grow overfull, have no fear.
Ice attacks work wonders against them. I did my best to match your skill, Master.
There you are. I was wondering when you'd show. Remember, you'll need to draw the fight out. Marvelous. We...
Let us accompany Sir Fulvio and face this griffin.
We ought to follow close behind.
Positively splendid.
I will protect you.
tired them out.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
Attack will end this foe. Watch out!
Tis done. With this sketch, I will doubtless be able to chisel a fine griffin. Seeing the creature in the flesh is a wonder. The interplay of its bones and muscles is simply fascinating. This sketch shall serve me well. All that remains is to return home and take up my chisel.
I wonder how Sir Fulvio's sculpture is coming along. Mayhap 'twould behoove us to pay him a visit. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.